Like every day, we have some tarot readings. So this is what we do. Oh, by the way, at noon today, at noon Central, we are on Dr. Mystical's channel talking about going virtual because, yeah, we're going to have to go virtual because we got the corona. Everybody's paranoid about the corona. We need to go virtual. The in-person tarot readings are kind of a thing of the past, possibly, for a little bit. We never know. We never know. JL, welcome. How are you doing, JL? How is everything going this morning? Are you ready for this weekend? I am ready for this weekend. I mean, this weekend has been a long time coming for sure. Nexus, what is going on? Oh, let's see. Leaves Flow, welcome back. It is good to see you. It is definitely good to see all of you hanging out here, checking it out, having all that fun there. All right, what else we got going on? We got Luthien, welcome. How are you doing? Snow on the Sahara, 76. New sub, well, welcome Snow. It is good to see you indeed. JL, indoor activities continue. That's right. Socialista, wow, it has been a minute. It has been a minute since Socialista's been in here. How are you doing, my friend? Lady, welcome back. Iona, welcome back as well. So who has some questions? I'm doing fantastic. I just woke up. I had my coffee. I had my breakfast. I am all excited. Today, I'm going to try to finish the Kickstarter and get that going. I want to get it like 100% ready today and then roll it out. So we just finished the Queen of Cups card, which is pretty exciting. It is pretty exciting. The Queen of Cups card looks so significantly better than the original. It's not even remotely the same. Morning all. Lady Margaret, welcome. What is going on? All right. So yeah, we got a lot of good stuff going on. We got the news coming up today, sort of a channel update type news program coming up. So that's looking good. All right. Sophia, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome, Sophia. All right. My childhood best friend started talking with me more. I want to know from her side if it's genuine or not. All right. Thank you. Leaves Flow. Appreciate that. Let's see. Childhood friend. Childhood friend. What are their intentions? Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? What exactly is happening there? Let's check it out. Where's my relationship headed with G? I figured that out. All right. Let's see. Have one, please. My significant other started an argument with me this morning. Well, that's no good. What's that all about? That's no good. You wake up and you start an argument. I mean, you should at least wait till after breakfast. If you're going to just start crap, you got to wait till after breakfast and coffee. You know what I'm saying? You got to let them chill. You got to approach it a little more chill than that. I mean, there you go. All right. So Leaves Flow wants to know about the childhood friend, started talking with me more. I want to know if the relationship connection from her side is genuine. You got a pretty good thing here. It's almost like that they want something different. They want something different from what was in the past. So you can see that from the Fool, right? We have the Fool is sort of, I want something different. I want something new, maybe something possibly more genuine or more unique than what we had before. They don't want to repeat the past. And you see that here. They don't really want to repeat that past. They want to move. Kristen, hello. And Preeti, hello. How's it going? They don't want the past. They want to get a separation from what happened in the past, and they want something different. So indeed, they do want a new journey. They do want something unique. I think that they are either upset or tired of what happened in the past. They're not too thrilled with moving forward with that. In other words, it's sort of like a video game save, right? The video game save, you want to get the video game and you want to revert back to where you were before. You don't want to do the same thing over again. So in other words, you make a mistake in the video game, you want to go ahead and revert back to the previous save instead of making the same mistake over and over and over again. So that's basically what they want to do. And they're a bit less defensive this time. I think they're ready for something like you're talking about that's more genuine. They do have sort of an agenda, but they do want something more genuine. I think it's going to work out pretty good. I think it's going to work out pretty good. The Fool definitely says that we are on a unique journey here, something different than what has happened in the past. So if you're looking for a repeat of the past, if you're looking for some trickery, I don't see that, but I do see some genuine in the thing. There you go. All right. So it's more genuine. I think that she has an agenda, but it is more genuine. Would I get the job that just called me? Roxy, I hope you get the job. There you go. We got a couple of people trying to get jobs. We got a job day. It is a job day. Let's find out for Roxy. Will I get my job that just called me? You mean like they just called you like right now? Just called you like right now? Or what happened? That's interesting. Let's check out the Tarot Tower. For a job, I like the slow tarot. I do. The hand-painted slow tarot. I think that has a lot going for it. I think I need to use it more for job readings. It's sort of my new official job reading. I think it's a slow tarot, but I mean, there you go. Kristen Davidson, this is my favorite tarot cloth. Well, I'm glad you like it. Sophia, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Wow, let's check it out there. And Sophia, what is your question? Let me know. Let me know. I plan to do some video gaming today. I'm going to at least try. That's one thing, I guess, when you do too much computers, over your lifetime, doing video game kind of wears your wrists out and your eyes out. So, but I think we're going to do some video gaming. I think we can get it to where we'll be all right. We'll be all right. Okay, so as far as the jobs, we're looking for one that called. Balance. I think balance says that we do have the good opportunity here. I think this is going to be something promising that you can sort of dig into pretty well there. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, that looks really good. It looks good. Why does it look good? Our main component here is going to be the ace. The main component is going to be the ace. If you have a new job, if we have something that has some good possibilities and some promise to it, the Ace of Pentacles is going to be a key component for any new job. So I think that you will get it just by the Ace alone. Seven of Coins sort of reverberates this and says that, yes, we have a good, strong possibility that the job is going to be either... it may even be a permanent or something that's going to be that you really enjoy. We have the 8 of Coins and the 7 of Coins. So we're going up a number. We're sort of bumping that up a little bit. But the 8 of Coins, again, in a reading is also the stability card. So the 8 is a very stable number. And once we have that sort of at the end, it points to productive work, stable work. So this is looking very good for a job opportunity. The Ace, the 7, and the 8, all of Pentacles looking great. Balance says that there's some other things involved. In other words, when they get you in, they may put you somewhere that you're unexpected or that you're not exactly expecting to be. If that makes sense. All right. Well, thank you for your question. I appreciate that. So my sister Shannon, see her grandkids finally this summer. Let's check that out. Let's get off the job screen. The job screen would not be good for a sister reading. I mean, I'm just saying the regular screen may be a little bit better there. All right. SN wants to know, let's see. Sister get to see her grandkids this summer. Well, that would be cool. Let's check that out. What's a good sister grandkids deck? I'm thinking... I've not used the Hermetic in a while. The Hermetic, you need to get that out and just sort of throw that down sometimes. But it is a grandkids reading, though. I think it would be more fun I think it'd be more fun to use something sort of grandkids type, like The Little Prince would be perfect for this. There we go. All right, Socialista, that's awesome. Roxy, there you go. All right, let's see. No, they called yesterday, but I have to call them back today. You have a lot of promise there. A lot of promise there. Grav, welcome. And how are you doing? High Vibration, welcome back as well. High Vibration wants to know about a job too. A job and they're a Cancer. It's going to be pretty good for you. There you go. All right. So what are we looking at here for sort of getting out into the realm of the visitations? The realm of the visitations. This is looking pretty good. Finally going to get to see him. We're looking for like the Fool or maybe the Six of Cups would be great. Six of Cups would be great. We got a couple of pages though. We got a couple of pages. So think that the Three of Cups says that yes, the Three of Cups is a very celebratory card. It's where everybody is sort of rocking it, having fun, everybody is celebrating, and the three is actually points to this person as well as two grandkids, right? So you're saying they have two kids, well, we have a three that points to that. Not only is that sort of a reuniting card or a celebration card, but it's all about getting together or coming together, and you're looking pretty good with that. The Page of Swords, the Spy, talks about the ability to transform or the ability to have all the elements and to be able to call on any of the elements. In other words, I'm malleable, I'm able to change, I'm able to adjust to the situations. And that's looking good when we come to the Page of Swords. It's looking really good as far as being able to adjust to the situation or the situation changing enough that we're able to fit into it, if that makes sense. The Four of Pentacles, it seems like there were some difficulties in the past. The Four of Pentacles, I'm holding on to what I have. I'm not letting you have any. So we have that feel right here where I'm not letting you have much of anything. I'm holding on to what I have. I'm being very selfish. So there's almost this selfish feel to this before this sort of resolved. And the Page of Pentacles before that points to, at the past, we could have some issues with, again, sharing. We could have some issues with being selfish and not being our true, and people being selfish to us and not letting us see them or something like that. So is there something to where there was just something difficulty getting into there or something like that? So, I mean, you just have a bit of a obstacle to get in. But yeah, it looks good. We do have the reuniting. We do have the adjusting the situation and sort of winging it somewhat into the situation. So it looks pretty good. So I think overall that is looking like a yes. That is looking like a very promising yes indeed. So I think we're looking pretty good there. All right, leaves flow. What's the ex-coworker in common thanks to the friend enemy J. Oh, we're back to, I remember the frenemy. There you go. The frenemy thing. Frenemy. What do other people think? What do other people think about a frenemy? This is the first time I've actually heard that. That is a first time I've actually heard that. There you go. All right. Let's see. Socialista says, I haven't been here for your lives, but I've been following you still and seeing your cards that you're doing. Well, cool. Thank you, Socialista, for hanging out. Thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate you being here. You get to see the Golden Tarot today. That's what's up. The Golden Tarot, one of my faves. This is I've had this so long. I have had this so long, it's ridiculous. Well, we got a frenemy, and we need to figure out what's going on. I haven't seen this frenemy since 5 months. That is a long time. Well, if they are your enemy, not seeing them for 5 months is a good thing, right? I mean, that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad start of the day, is not seeing an enemy. But I guess, who is it? Keep your friends closer, keep your enemies even closer, right? Or keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. There you go. I forgot what that stupid quote is from. I have no idea. But what do they think about this person? The King of Cups. I mean, they like him. The King of Cups is a very nice card. The Hermit, though, I think that they like him to a point. They like him a little bit. Crystal, what is going on? It's good to see you. I think that they like him to a point. It's one of the things like, I'm a Virgo. I like people in small doses. And I think they like this person in small doses as well. The Four of Coins, they don't like to very much share a bunch of intimate details with this person or all of that. Josica's light, welcome. What is going on? Characteristics of my divine masculine. There you go. The Four of Coins is a bit of holding in. I'm not going to tell this person all of my secrets. I'm not going to tell them all these intimate details of my life because it could not work out very well. I think they don't trust him completely. They don't trust him completely. You know what I'm saying? And the Hermit says they like them in small doses. So if you're looking for, somebody that everybody loves, everybody wants to share the most intimate details of their life, and you do see those people. You do see those people because some people you just share things with them because they're not going to judge you. They're not going to go tell anybody else. You just trust them. You have that trust in them. And somebody that runs their mouth about somebody else, you immediately write that person off as that type of thing. So again, they like them. They like hanging around them in small doses. They're not going to share intimate details, but they do, enjoy talking to them occasionally. So there you go. So, people are pretty good instinctively about trust. So if you're going to share something with somebody, it's going to be somebody that you trust. And the minute somebody opens their mouth about other people, you immediately write that person off. You're like, all right, I'm not going to be sharing my details to this person because it sounds like they're going to tell everybody. Characteristics of my divine masculine. CM, you are locked down forever. CM, you need to move. CM, we need to get a moving reading for you. Moving to some place that doesn't stink. Moving to some place that doesn't stink would be great. Would be fantastic. Speaking of fantastic, I do enjoy the Muse. The Muse is, I got the Star Tarot and I need to do a 4K flip through. Tonight we're going to use the Star Tarot. I got it. And I need to do a 4K flip through because if I mix these up and then do a 4K flip through, everybody hits dislike because they want it in proper order. So I need to do this in proper order. I'll do it today. And tonight, we're going to break out the Star Tarot for reals. For reals, we'll put it in the rotation. In the rotation. Yeah, you can go to beaches. Yeah, in Texas, I can go get my hair cut. I can go to a beach. I can go everywhere. There you go. So Robbie wants to know about a job. Well, that's going to be easily done there. Beautiful deck. Yeah, I like the Muse. I can't wait to get my deck. I can't wait to get this. I have 35 cards right now ready to go. So I think that's enough for a Kickstarter. I may start the Kickstarter this weekend. I might do it. I'm going to see. I'm going to see what my mood is there. I'm going to see how prepared it looks, but I might do it. All right, some characteristics here. Got a couple of queens. It's quite interesting. The Queen of Swords, the divine masculine, very outspoken. Poppy, what is going on? It's good to see you. Move to the Upper Peninsula. Yeah, do something. The Queen of Swords is really, let's see, the Queen of Materials, the Seven of Materials, and the Ace of Inspiration. The Queen of Inspiration is Wands. The Queen of Wands, sort of an action type thing. The Queen of Pentacles, that's sort of interesting as well. The double queen points me to the divine masculine is kind of a bit on the, as far as characteristics go, maybe a bit on the feminine side, maybe a bit on the, the understanding or as far as getting things done. They're able to get things done, but they're able to get things done in almost an intuitive way. They lean on their intuition quite a bit. Poppy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. So the intuition is strong. They lean on it in order to get adventure started. They want things to go well. They want things to go their way. The Queen of Pentacles as well points to sort of this not really a collector of resources, but a person that does handle the resources well. They're not going to go out and just, buy a new car because they have a couple extra dollars a month or something like this. They handle the resources well. They're able to organize it. They're able to get things in place, and they're able to help other people organize as well. So if somebody needs assistance with a project or something, they're able to come in and pick that up and be able to handle that very well. So the 7 materials upside down sort of says that they are a bit impulsive, not really with money. I mean, you are looking at the 7 of materials is sort of a collector. In other words, I'm willing to plant these coins. I'm willing to plant these pentacles out and then wait for them to grow. But I really don't have time for that. The 7 materials, I'm a bit impulsive sometimes. I do handle my stuff well. I do handle my resources well, but I like to occasionally just splurge. I like to go out and have some fun, do some things that are going to be a bit dynamic with my money and be able to, sort of forward that as well. The Ace of Inspiration upside down says I don't like change very much. So maybe a bit on the boring side. Well, not necessarily boring, but a bit on the calm side as far as don't like change, and they could be don't like conflict as well. So not a big fan of a bunch of change. They like a little change with their little, sort of the inspiration here to where they go out and they're going to spend, they're going to splurge and find something fun to do, things like that. But the Ace of Inspiration also says that they don't like a lot of change. In other words, if they have a big job change, it's going to be upsetting to them. It's going to throw them off balance. They're going to have to sort of reset at some point and figure out how to handle that. So they don't just dynamically, quickly adapt. And you see these people that really are good at adapting. And they'll tackle the situation, they'll jump into something, and they'll just be amazing at it. This person needs some time once things change to sort of pick up the pieces and go on. But if they're in the same situation, they're in some reliable situation, and you do have a lot of pentacles within that as well. I think they'll be pretty good with that situation. So yeah, you're gonna have to give them time to adapt, give them time to think, and they're very sort of good with the empathy and things like that. There we go. All right. So PL wants to know what do my friends see me? Or sort of how do my friends see me? I guess. How do my friends see me? There we go. How do my friends see me? Do they like me? Are they like hanging out? What do they do? We got some pretty good friends going there, hopefully. Let's check those out with the Anna K deck. Anna K will tell us about the friends here and see what's going on. Snow on the Sahara. What is going on? Will the ex-young Aries guy communicate with me? We broke up 3 months ago. Ida, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. You got a friendship that's terminated. Well, that's no good at all. Find out about that. So let's see about Poppy. What is Poppy doing with the friends over there? Is that going to be good? Is that going to be bad? Is that going to be indifferent? All right. How do they see me? How do they see you, Poppy? Let's check it out. Wow. So they see you as somebody that, well, they see you as somebody that can be trusted. The Lovers, when we're talking about one of these readings, where how do they see me? What is going on? What people's opinion of me and whatnot. The Lovers points a pretty positive outlook. They like you. They like being around you. We have some good feelings. We have some good things as far as that's concerned. The 7, though, they do think that you are a bit defensive at times. So if you say something to you, maybe, and it's a bit up front. Leslie, welcome. Thank you for your subscription. I appreciate that. Julie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Check your question out in just a second here. But yeah, I mean, the 7 points to being defensive. Sometimes you may be a bit defensive. So if I say something to you, you may take it maybe personally, so that maybe, a little bit backing off as far as being direct with you. Maybe they want to go roundabout and do subtle things so you don't get upset. The 7 is also sort of this temporary success feel as well. The Lovers talks about if they like you, they really like you. They think that you can get close. They think that you can be a close friend. It seems that you don't have a lot of time for them sometimes, though, as well. Sort of the Six of Cups. I don't have a lot of time for you. I don't have the time that I need to sort of really sort of invest in you as much or things like that. They do have other friends that are higher priority sometimes, but the Six of Cups says that, because Six of Cups is all about joining as friends. It is about joining as friends. It's also about children as well. But the Six of Cups being reversed points to, it's almost like I don't have the time. I don't want to put forth a ton of effort into being with you all the time or being sort of constantly there type of thing. So the Page of Wands points to, so this is sort of, if we watch the video, the Page of Wands points to, I want to get started with something. I want to get moving with something. And when you sort of get moving, you have a hard time following up occasionally. You have a hard time following up. So if I say, Poppy, I need this project done, or we need to do this, I'm going to be the one that needs to follow up sometimes, because sometimes you just don't follow up. Sometimes you get busy with other things. Sometimes you're not great at following up. So occasionally I'll need to do the follow-up. So, I mean, sometimes that just happens. So, but that's the thing, right? The Page of Wands. I have that intention. I have these good ideas. Maybe I don't follow up with them. Maybe I have problems. Maybe remembering it sometimes is not a huge priority, but you know, following up is sometimes maybe a bit challenging for you because you're busy. You got a lot of things going and things like that. So anyway, that's sort of how they see you on the friend scale. Thank you for your donation, your question as well. All right, so let's see about that. Ida, is the friendship over? There's no communication. That's not good, Ida. Let's hope the friendship is not over. Is the friendship over? Is it over or not? Let's find out. By using, what are we using? Oh, we could use a Shadowland. It has been a minute since we broke this thing out. We're getting too many decks over here. We got so many cards. It's hard to get them all into the rotation. Sometimes. I do need to add some of the new deck graphics in here because I have the Dream Tarot and now I have the Star Tarot, and I got like 5 Kickstarters that are eventually going to get here. I assume they're going to get here. Or anyway, we'll see about it. We'll see about it. About the friendship. Is it terminated? Is it over? Is it permanently over? Alley Cat, welcome. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome back. All right, you know, I would like to see something, maybe the Seven of Swords. I don't see it. If it's over, maybe Death, maybe the Tower, something that would indicate that it's over. I don't really see it's over. I don't really see it's over. We have the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. This is a pretty good combination. The King of Cups is sort of that, it's almost, was that the Gandhi, the sort of the Gandhi feel? It's a very, doesn't like conflict, willing to negotiate. We have a lot of, you know, I'm willing to negotiate, I'm willing to work with you over it, and sort of that feel right beside the Queen of Wands, which is going to be, I will work on it. I mean, it doesn't look like that it's over because you have 2 very positive cards. Again, the King of Cups is very conflict averse, not a fan of that conflict. And the Queen of Wands is going to be able to move forward, able to negotiate things out. It's looking pretty good with that. Into the Two of Wands dominion, we have more control as well as we're willing to move forward. But the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands are kind of iffy. And you'll see this in my book. The Two of Wands points to, I'm looking out amongst my domain. And I have power over my domain, if that makes sense. So you see the dude sort of looking out. And that is sort of looking out amongst of what I have or what I own. So I think that there is some possessiveness within here. In other words, I want certain things maybe you don't want. Maybe we have a disconnect in how things are going. And the Two of Pentacles points to that as well. I have other options. I have things that I can be doing. I have things that, you know, could be better for me to do, but we have a couple of twos. So we are sort of teetering on that choice. The double choice followed by this combination of I'm willing to work things out. Sort of says it's not over, but it is sort of teetering in there. So if you want it to work out, you could make it work out. If they wanted it to work out, we could make it work out. The 2 says we have those options. We have these choices. Are we willing to go forth with that? It's up to you. It's up to you if you're willing to sort of dive into that, if they're willing to dive into it. But you are on sort of this precipice of it being over. But I mean, somebody has to break the communication barrier if you're going to want this to continue. But I think there is a strong chance of it continuing. Just a matter of communicating and breaking that barrier, because I mean, you do have a couple of, sort of strong people with disagreements. We have people that may not see eye to eye, but I think it can be worked out. All right. Jay's reaction to me, text him. All right. Or let him text me first. So what is Jay's reaction? JJ wants to know about Jay. There you go. There you go. I think the romantic Victorian, is this it? Is it a romantic thing? Or should we go bonfire? We may go bonfire. We don't know if it's romantic or not. I mean, there you go. Yes, I feel it's over. Well, if nobody takes any action, it's definitely over. But if somebody wants to take some action, I think it could be worked out. Just gotta get that. Yeah, it is friendship question day. Everybody, you got to keep those friendships. You got to keep them, especially in lockdowns. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to end up with. So you got to keep those friendships going. Friendships have to be nurtured. It's like having a dog. You can't just ignore the dog, You gotta be friends with that dog. You gotta nurture that relationship. All right. So let's see about this. High Priestess reverse. Now that's interesting. Throwdown. What are their reaction? The Knight of Wands says they don't really want to deal with you. The Knight of Wands, that is a very action-packed card. It is, but it's reversed. It's like we don't want to deal with it right now. We don't want to deal with it right now. We're done. We don't want to deal with it at the moment. The 2 of Coins, maybe I'll think about it later, but, maybe I'll think about it later, but I'm not really sure at this point. We have these decisions. The 2 of Coins, we're juggling options. We have the options. The Ace of Swords is a default right now is I'm not going to communicate with you at all. I'm not going to communicate with you at all. The Ace of Swords, we're cutting off that communication. And the High Priestess says as well, but I mean, they could be open later, but right now, yeah, you probably want to leave them alone. We want to leave them alone for now. I think that we've said what we wanted to say. The High Priestess reverse. We got our thoughts out. We got our thoughts out, and now it's time to just let the reaction sort of flow in. I would wait. Ace of Swords says, let's not communicate now. Let's hang on. Let's hang on for a minute. We have options. We have options. It's not completely over. I think things could calm down possibly, but the Knight of Wands, let's not move forward. Let's not communicate. We got a couple of strong reactions, strong hints to just not do that right now. Keep the barriers up and let it sort of flow out. Let it sort of flow out and see where it goes from here and hope for the best, because it could be interesting how it works out. Let's see. Are these readings free? Yes. You're free tarot readings. Some woman complained about my dog on Facebook. Well, that's why I don't spend a lot of time on Facebook. You never know what you're going to get on Facebook. My Facebook is like, so I live in a small city, and the Facebook over here is a bunch of really paranoid people. I mean, they had one COVID case, and the Facebook exploded. Like everybody wanted to hunt this person down. They're like, who is it? Where do they live? I'm like, Jesus Christ. So that's why I don't spend like a ton of time on Facebook. I want to avoid that in general. With the job I'm currently in, call me back. Let's see. And will the ex-young Aries guy communicate with me? We broke up 3 months ago. Well, check it out and find out about that. Ex-young Aries guy. Okay. Was he X young, or was he X an Aries? So he's no longer an Aries, or he's no longer young. Okay. Will the guy communicate with me? We broke up 3 months ago. An X and an Aries. I don't know. Could do well. We gotta do this one, because a lot of people ask for this too. They're like, the revival art. I spent the $50. I want to see my revival art. I do want to see my revival art. The small city life indeed. The small city life indeed. Yeah. Hunt that person down. How dare they get a disease? And like they complained about the Walmart, everybody in the Walmart. If somebody gets within like 100 feet of you or something, they get all freaked out. You never know. You never know what you're going to get around here, that's for sure. All right. Let's see, the Chick-fil-A opened. It has a line out to the freeway. The Chick-fil-A has a line that stretches out into the freeway. So I went to Chick-fil-A, and I went at like 6 p.m. I'm just going to get dinner up in here. I went at 6, and I had the app. So I opened the app, and I tried to order, and it crashed. And then it said it couldn't process my order. So I'm sitting there in the pickup location, trying to get this app to work so I can get a salad. And so I finally got it to work, and it took them almost 20 minutes to get a salad to me. So, man, I was not pleased. I got to say. Okay, will this person communicate with me? He is an X, and he is indeed an Aries. There you go. All right. The Tower says that, man, yeah, that didn't end well. What did you do? Like, what did you two do here to end this? You must have had a pretty substantial ending to here. We got the Tower. So the Tower says things are sort of crumbled. The Tower has fallen. All the pieces are all over the place. We're having problems. The sun is reversed. The sun is down. It's dark. It's not looking good. The Nine of Swords, all the nightmares, all the depressions are being reversed, and the Lovers coming in. I mean, I think they will communicate with you, but I wouldn't do that right now. That sounds really bad. That sounds really bad at this point. So now bad, later good, basically. I mean, there you go. The later, we got the Lovers. How bad can it be? The Nine of Swords, the nightmares reversed. Things are getting a little bit better. The dreams, I think they end up either dreaming about you or thinking about you. So it is on your mind. The Nine of Swords are things that are on your mind. And when that's reversed, it means that it's sort of on your mind and from a negative into a positive way. So we've sort of traversed from this negative into a bit more positive, a bit more open-minded with that. So will they communicate with you? The Lover says yes, eventually. The Tower says right now is an absolutely terrible time. Terrible time. Yeah, terrible time. The Tower, followed by the Sun upside down, said, you need to leave that boy alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Let him be. And he will come back. He's an Aries. He'll come back. He's an Aries. That Lover says he'll be back. All right, there you go. Will some guy communicate with me? There you go. Priyanka, thank you for answering. I haven't answered. Listening to the media now, they're pulling out all the stops trying to keep people home. I guess so. 3 cats and a bully dog. Well, there you go. Let's see. I share funny names on Facebook and avoid the drama. Yeah. I like Facebook groups. Okay. Facebook is fantastic for groups. If you're an artist, for example, and you want reference photos of dogs, cats, places of interest, birds, and you want to paint them, there are Facebook groups where you can get free images of people that share their photographs, and they'll give it to you. It's like a license. They'll give it to you, and you can have the beautiful reference photos, and it's on Facebook. So if you're into a hobby like Magic the Gathering or something, they got Facebook groups that'll tell you all the new news. So if you're into tarot, you got all the good news about tarot. They got sale groups where I can buy other people's tarot decks. I can sell mine. Facebook is great until you get into the drama section. So I just leave the drama section. I mean, you got to leave that drama section. Well, I reconcile with my husband. We just did sort of one of those. By the way, we do random here. There is no list. We pick at random. We grab one of the questions that I like to see. So we don't want to do 100 love questions in a row. Maybe a job question, maybe stuff like that. Could do the money trick. Has anyone not seen that? We have hardly any viewers, but we'll do the money trick anyway. What do you think? Does everyone want to see the money trick? Okay, everybody wants to see the money trick. We got $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, and that's all we have. We want to go get some tarot decks. Tarot decks are important to go get. We only have $5. That's hard to get. So we need to transform this into more money. And we do that like that. And as we snap, it turns into $100. That's 20. 40, 60, 80, $100. So there you go. Now you have enough money. If you want to go get some tarot, we got enough money now. We're good for cash. So there's the money trick. Have not done the money trick in a while. There you go. If you have not seen it, congratulations. Have I found all of my biological siblings? Now that is an interesting question. Let's find out about that. So you're hunting them down. You're hunting them down. AG, hunting them down. Find out about that. Find out about that. That is interesting. I've never had that question. No, I think I've actually had that question before. I just didn't answer it. Oh, we can do, well, yeah, we can do this. We can do the light seers. Everybody does like the light seers. All right. All right. The tarot swap group is awesome. Indeed. I do colored pencil art, and there's some amazing groups that offer advice. Yeah, that is true. Colored pencil. If you just do nothing but colored pencil, that is sort of, does the money trick get more money now that you have skinny fingers? Maybe. Maybe. We found 3 so far. It's like a Schindler's List for siblings. Just got to catch them all. Like Pokemon. You're playing Pokemon with siblings. Got to catch them all. We need a Pokemon deck. That's what I need. Pokemon tarot deck. Now I mean, there's plenty of Pokemon to choose from. Come on. You know? Maybe Bulbasaurus could be the Emperor. I don't know. So we're doing a Pokemon. Let's rename the title to Pokemon Siblings Hunt. Here we go. So did we catch them all? Or did we not catch them all? The world says there's more to catch. The Two of Pentacles says there's more to catch as well. Poppy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. Let's see. She backstabbed, or the common friends? Who, the common friends, what they think of her, what they think of me? Okay, we'll check that out, Poppy. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. You got more Pokemon to go. You got more to go. You haven't caught them all. Bulbasaurus is still out there. We must find Bulbasaurus. So the world says no. The world has more options. There are more options available. The Two of Pentacles means we got more hunting to do. Yeah, me too could be the Emperor. There you go. We got more hunting to do. Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is all about collecting the cups. We have more collecting to do. So there you go. We have a lot more stuff to go. We have more things to go. I think we have one more to go. I think that we have one more to go. 1 or 2 more to go. Justice, what do you think? What do you think? Justice, that's a 2. We have a 2 here. We have a 2-1 here. You may have 2 more. You may have 2 more. What do you think? Let's vote in chat. 2-1, 2, and 1-1 or 2. What do you think? I think we got 2 more to go. So there you go. I think we have 2 more to go. The 9 points to the collection aspect of it. But yeah, I think you have more siblings, possibly. There we go. That is a lot of twos in there. That is a lot of twos in there. Socialista, thank you for joining us. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me and doing all of that stuff. Dr. Mystical mentioned you. Okay. All right. What does Dr. Mystical mention me here? In their story. All right. I don't want to watch that just yet. Okay. So let's see here. So Poppy, mutual friends, PL. Which side are those mutual friends on? Which side of those mutual friends on? We got chat. We got one person says 2, another person says 2, another person says 1. That is interesting. Definitely 1 or 2 more Pokemon to go. Hopefully it's Mewtwo and Bulbasaurus. I do like Bulbasaurus. This Might Hurt Tarot is appropriate here. I do like Bulbasaurus, I gotta say. I'm leaning towards Bulbasaurus. All right, this is the last reading. We're ending soon. We're gonna go do some more, do some video games and do some more cards. And try to get the Kickstarter 100% ready. I want to get the Kickstarter to a point to where I just click the button. You know, I don't have anything else to do. I click the button. All the cards that I want are there. All the cards that are the good ones are there up front. Everything looks good. So the Page of Cups says is very interesting. Into the Ace of Pentacles, into the High Priestess, into the Star. I think that you have a mixture. I don't think, Marge, hello, hey, how are you doing? I don't think that what they lean on one side or the other side. I think there's a mix. Some like you, some like this other person. The Page of Cups says we're sort of split emotionally on this. The Ace of Pentacles says some are headed your way, some prefer you. The High Priestess says the veil is down, the secrecy is down as well. So you have just a mixture. I mean, we have a mixture. The Star says some head towards you, some are your friends, some are your friends to begin with. So we have a mix. I think whatever split you two, you got a different version was told to this person than the version that was told to that person. So you got a different view. Okay, in other words, if I read this tarot deck and I give you a reading, somebody else is going to give you a different reading based upon the same cards. So you have two splits of the version of the story. We got a different version. And depending upon which side they heard, which way they were leaning initially, you have a split. So I don't think it's 50-50 either. I think predominantly most are on their side. I mean, that's what you kind of see here. The secret is down, the veil is down, all of the things are sort of out into the open. And now that they're out in the open, I think a lot of people went on the other side, but I mean, we do have a split again. I'm not going to say it's 50-50, and I'm going to say it's 60-40. I don't know, but I do know that we're split based upon the version of the story we told. It's like when you were a child and you had a game of somebody would whisper a secret to you, and then that person would whisper a secret to the next person, to the next person, to the next person. By the time you got to the end of the line, the story was totally different than what you told the original person. So as it crossed, it got to the end of the line. It's a totally different story, and that's what you're seeing here. Anyway, but yeah, mutual friends, sorry about that. Sorry about that with the backstab and all that stuff. But I mean, yeah. All right. Well, thank you for your donation again. And we'll be back here in 11 hours. Come back to me. We'll be back tomorrow morning, same time. We'll be back tonight. And I'm here at noon. That's a lot of readings. I'm here at noon. Not here. Dr. Mystical's channel at noon. Come see us. We're talking about how do you transition from in-person readings to online readings? How do you do that? That's a big transition. Come see us at noon.